Hey, what's going on? Keith from Trigger Happy, kind of continuing in our video series of prepping and some kind of unconventional advice here. You get a lot of the same old on a lot of channels. Well, I kind of go in a little different direction sometimes. So today we're going to talk about precious metals, silver, gold, things like that with prepping in mind as opposed to collecting in mind. And you'll find a lot of advice from people on ways to, get precious metals for their collectible value or as a hedge against inflation, things like that. And it's all good advice, but I'm going to look at it in terms of for the prepper and those of us that are looking to stack silver, gold, or other precious metals for the purpose, again, of prepping. So I'll give you a few pointers and tips that I've picked up along the way where I get it, things like that. So when we're talking about precious metals for the purpose of prepping, we want to procure as much as possible. We don't care about the collectability of the coin or the metal. We don't care about when it was issued, the rarity of it. We care about getting as much as possible, as cheaply as possible. So you walk into a coin store or you're online looking for silver, and there's proof sets, there's all kinds of things that are really nice. They have a nice little box they come in. I just don't care. I don't care how rare that coin is. I'm not in this for putting it in a safe for a rainy day and giving it to my kids because it's going to be worth so much more. I don't care. I want to get, again, as much as I can. So start out here where to buy and what to buy. Where to buy, you have multiple options. You can buy at online retailers like Provident Metals and a few others. I have very good luck with them. Their prices are as close to spot as you can get if you're buying, again, rounds, silver bars, things like that, and you're not, again, worried about collectability. I can buy coins, let's say silver's trading for $17. I can buy silver coins as low as $17.50, $17.75. That's pretty good. Not a lot of markup in my opinion, and you're getting it from a reputable company. Secondly, you can buy silver or gold, and I'm mainly talking about silver here, and we'll talk about that why shortly, but you can buy it on eBay. I have bought silver on eBay before, and it's kind of hit or miss what you get. But the thing to be concerned about buying on an online auction site like that is it real? And there are a lot of fakes out there that are passed off as genuine coins, and they are not. So you have to keep that in mind when you are looking on there. Thirdly, you can buy from a local dealer, and this is where I find the least amount of deals, I guess. They're mainly concerned about, hey, this Silver Eagle was made in, what year is this one? 2012, and it's got a collectible value of whatever. I don't care, so I'm not going to pay $27 for this Silver Eagle when I can find it online for $18.50. So there you go. So where you buy it, up to you. But we're talking about getting as much as we can for cheaply, so I tend to go online for that. Next, what to buy. There are many different options out there from gold and silver. You can buy bars, you can buy coins, you can buy rounds and bars that are privately minted, or you can buy them that are government issued. The government coins tend to fetch a slightly higher price, but that you're getting the highest quality silver out there. On the flip side, the privately minted coins and bars usually still have the same silver content and come at a lower cost. The one I showed you a minute ago, this is a Walking Liberty Silver Eagle minted by the United States. 0.999% pure silver, 1 ounce coin. Probably, again, going to fetch about $2 to $2.50 over spot price. On the flip side, here's one from Provident Metals. This is their private mint. You can find these sometimes 45 cents over spot price. Yes, it doesn't have the fancy designs, But again, I'm just trying to stack as much silver as possible, so I'm not overly worried about that. When it comes to buying rounds, you know, here's an old prospector. I've seen these for years. This was a cool one. It's a zombie coin, whatever. Don't really care, but it's a round and I got it for a good price, so there you go. Bars, again, you know, there's Silvertown bar, 1 ounce bar, same silver content, and you know, these can be found usually for the same price that you would pay for rounds. So I'll buy bars on occasion. You know, there's a Sunshine Minting Company bar, whatever. Don't really care. On we go here. So, you know, those are rounds. Now, when it comes to government coins, I showed you the American coin. Here's a Canadian maple leaf. It's a pretty coin also. Really like the look of it. It actually has a higher grade of silver. It's 0.9999% pure. So it's even purer than the American coin. And, you know, again, you're going to pay about the same price as you would for any other government minted coin. So why do we buy silver? Again, it is a hedge against inflation, yes. Silver always has a value. Gold always has a value. Why I buy silver is because I can buy so much more of it versus buying gold. You know, if silver is at $20 an ounce and gold is at $14 an ounce, you do the math. I can buy a lot more silver and have stacks and stacks of coins versus one gold coin. To me, I would rather have the silver. In terms of for prepping though, you know, again, precious metal always has a value forever. No matter what the state of an economy is, there is still some value to precious metals. So, you know, in a crisis situation, or if money is worthless, in my opinion, in the opinion of many others, this will still have value. Is it as valuable as a, you know, seed bank? Absolutely not. Or a rifle? No. But if I'm trading a coin for, say, a few days worth of food, you know, it might be usable in that situation. One thing I forgot to mention: all old U.S. minted coins prior to the 1970s do have some silver content in them. So this is an Eisenhower $50. So this is about 40% silver. So if you look through some of your old coins, you may find that some of them do have some silver content in them if they're old enough. I've got another one laying around here someplace I brought out. Oh, here. There's an old $50. This one was minted in 1942. So there's some silver content in this also. So again, if you're looking through your old silver dollars, $50, quarters, they're going to have some silver content in them if they're old enough. So that's another way to obtain silver relatively easily and relatively cheaply. Every time you get some pocket change, just check the dates on it. If it's before a certain time, it's going to have some silver in there, and it's, you know, you picked it up for face value, which is always nice. So these are just a few things that I would recommend. Buy as much as you can, as cheaply as you can, and don't worry about what condition the coin is in, so to speak. If it has some tarnish to it, you know, here's one that's, this is a round that's got some tarnish to it. It's a Silvertown from probably the 80s. I don't care. Who cares? It's still silver, so, you know, I'm not too worried about that. You know, even there's an old Liberty from 94. Again, lost its luster. It's just not quite as pretty anymore. It doesn't matter to me, so I'll still buy those. So thanks again. Leave your comments below. If you're interested in getting into silver, I may link some sites where I buy from, and you know, check them out. I think you can get into it relatively cheaply. Some of these coins again can be bought for as little as $17, $18. Again, depending upon the spot price and where it's at. But you know, silver's been as high as $47 or $48 just in the last few years. So on investment alone, it's a good time to buy. So hope we learned something today. Thanks again. It's Keith from Trigger Happy. We'll see you next time.